Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is time to start some seeds indoors. If you're gardening, you know that the signs of spring are promising and it's time to get some stuff started indoors. Now, last year I just kept my seeds in this, it's like just an old tub. Well, you can see that I have pretty much outgrown this. Everything is pretty crammed in there. And I would like it to just be a little bit more organized so I don't have to shuffle through and dig through this container every time I'm looking for a specific kind of seed. So I have used, what I'm going to be using today are these photo keepers. You can get them at Michael's, you can get them at Joann's, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. What I will say though is that I got mine on sale for $15 each. They do go on sale quite frequently. I've seen them as high as like $43 a piece, which is a complete ripoff. I mean, the plastic is not that nice for $43. $15, yes. And sadly, one of mine, I did like a pickup. Is it this one? I know, I gotta find it, but one of them fell out of the car on the way home and like totally busted the corner of it, which is a pretty big bummer. But this is what it looks like. It's a case, and then it has a little case like this. And so then, because I can't just like, you know, not be extra about this, I made myself some stickers. I don't know if you can see that. I made myself some stickers for labels so that it will be all nice and pretty. And I made them for this part on the back right here. So it's gonna go right there, go into the case. Although it, like the label will be facing up, I'll always know what it is. So here we go. I actually don't really, I've bought some more seeds. I actually was going through them a while back and realized that I had just saved my tomato envelopes because I liked the tomatoes I grew last year, but they were completely empty of seeds. So I'm glad that I went through, because then I was able to put another seed order in and get those in. So I think what I'm going to do first is arrange everything by category so that I know what I'm dealing with. And then I'll start labeling all the containers and putting the seeds into it. All right, here is my piles. I have zucchini, both yellow and green. I have a bunch of different herbs. See, these are the ones I like to grow. Oregano, cilantro, basil, parsley, rosemary, and dill. Those are my favorites. I am gonna try some onions. I'm not entirely certain about when you have to start these. So that's another good reason to get out your seeds and start organizing them, because then you can read like when you're supposed to start them and everything. These are some flowers. I don't do a ton of flowers, but these are seeds that I saved from the marigolds that I did last year. They're kind of pricey if you buy them at the greenhouse, and so I'm going to start some marigolds from those, because if you put marigolds in with your vegetables, then it kind of keeps some of the bugs away and stuff. Here are some carrots, and then a whole stack of tomatoes. I like to do a bunch of different kinds of tomatoes. Lettuce, this is seed that I saved from last year as well. And then just a whole bunch of different kinds of lettuce. Lettuce is very fun to grow. It's very quick, and if you can keep the bugs out of it, you just cut it and it just keeps regrowing. It's a pretty cool vegetable to grow. Just a couple of winter squash. I'm not sure if I'll plant these this year. I'm pretty much the only one that likes the winter squash, and the vines take up a lot of space, especially in a raised bed. I've got some some snow peas, peppers, which I know we should probably start these pretty soon here. Cabbage, cucumbers. I love growing these little pickling cucumbers because I like to make sun pickles, like sun dill pickles. They're very good. And then we have some chard, some kale, some spinach. This one I think was a freebie, but that looks good. Blue curled Scotch kale. Some pumpkin seeds. Some beans. These are actually bean seeds that I saved and dried out from last year, so I'll see if they germinate. I'm hoping that they do. Garbanzo beans. I just have them. I don't know if I'm going to plant them. Same thing with the cannellini beans. I don't know if I'm going to plant those. And then I have like a miscellaneous pile because I'm not sure if I have the labels for those. They might just go in the miscellaneous pile, which I do have a miscellaneous label. So now I'm just going to label all of the different containers and then put the seeds in their right place. Okay, here's what it looks like when it is all done. I didn't go crazy and like alphabetize it or anything. I still have quite a few empties over here, which is good. And then I have some left over. This is just not stuff that I currently grow, but I will keep them just in case I decide to get some seeds. I have some more room for some different things, and so that's nice. The other thing that I was going to say is it's good to keep a notebook of planting, gardening type stuff, because I cannot remember year from year what happens. Like, I don't remember what seeds I have. Is this upside down? What the heck? There we go. Yeah, I don't remember what I have, what I don't have. I've tried, like, you know, I have strawberries planted, garlic planted, I have some asparagus planted. Trying to remember where that stuff is at in the winter before you uncover them is really hard. So I still need to get some seed potatoes. I can actually cross off rosemary. I've already gotten that. I want to try some cattle panels from one raised bed to the other, like a archway, because you can grow peas on it. That's where I could grow some of that winter squash perhaps. So we'll see how it goes. But really now the last step for me to be ready is I need to go through all of these and see which things have the longest growing time, and I need to start those indoors pretty soon here. I'm in zone 5B, I think is my zone. So my frost date, my last frost date is like May 15th or something. So I usually don't plant anything until Memorial Day weekend. That's kind of my rule. So I hope you enjoyed this tip on how to keep your seeds organized. I'm really, it'll keep them dry. It'll keep the dampness from getting in. And so I'm pretty pleased with the way that it turned out. I am going to make these seed labels available on my Etsy shop, Jubilee Paper Goods, just in case you might want them for your own labeling purposes. They worked out really well. I'm glad that I have them. Now they're like all uniform, and I really don't like my handwriting. That's why I like to make stickers, because it just makes it a lot prettier. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.